up, everybody? I'm Gogito, and I'm bringing you guys another reaction of the Ultra Vegito Saga. Now, this is Ultra Vegito must kill Jiren, the next god of destruction of Universe 11. Honestly, I don't think that Vegito actually has the courage to do that. He respects Jiren too much to even do that. So I'll be honestly surprised if he actually does that. Okay, let's give him a little bit of the recap. And there, Ultra Vegito meets Jiren. Come on. Yes.
Blindsided with two punches, just barely getting to his feet.
Yeah, that's actually still surprising that I'm actually surprised that Joe was able to actually damage him, even when he was caught off guard as well.
We then see the damage of Jiren's attack better.
Mm-hmm.
Now bleeding from the mouth and covered in dirt and scratches
Yeah.
from sliding across the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
A little calmer now though, he continues.
So he's calmer now.
You got me good there, Pride Trooper.
Yeah.
You know, I fought all kinds of gods and angels,
Mm-hmm.
and not one had the impact those punches just now had.
Yeah.
You've improved a lot, haven't you, my old friend?
He has indeed.
Jiren, though, in his classic usual style, just opts to remain silent, coldly staring at Vegito, just thinking internally if this man before him really contains the Son Goku he once knew.
Yeah, he does.
Eventually, though, a figure appears next to Jiren, and it is a folded-armed Toppo, who has something to say. As he turns his eyes
Are you
to the
gonna,
robed warrior,
try to
says,
spit smack?
You sure took a while, Jiren, but as expected, you came at just the right time.
Bruh.
But are you absolutely sure about this?
I think he
Fighting
is.
him alone? You know I respect your power. We all do. But this fight will be a hell of a lot easier if I fight with you.
I don't think he wants that.
I too have improved.
Yeah, but I don't think on the same
now
level as
speaking
well.
for the first time since appearing, Jiren adamantly responds, No, this battle is mine.
Yeah.
Son Goku is my rival.
Mm-hmm.
And my rival alone.
Yeah.
And I will see this through until the end. If I am to die, then you can have your turn. But until that day comes, sit back and watch. Now go, Toppo. And Toppo, who seemingly expects this kind of response from his teammate, just begrudgingly lets out, I don't know why I even bother.
Yeah.
Have it your way, Jiren.
I mean, you can't even do that. Can do anything about it.
Away,
I don't think he will even die, but you just have to see, I guess.
Meanwhile, Vegito fearlessly begins walking towards Jiren, step by step, getting closer, until eventually, face to face and just inches away. And as he stares into Jiren's cold alien-like eyes, he wipes off the blood from his mouth, only to reveal a sinister smirk as he lets out, You've been training just as long as I have, haven't you, Jiren? I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah.
Time hasn't been good to you, my friend. You look older than I remember. But as Ultra Vegito and Jiren the Grey stare deeply at one another, not a word more is uttered. A strange aura then begins to cover both of them, as if their immense power levels themselves begin to seep from the very pores of their skin. Bright red energy on one side and dark black energy on the other. The silence is only
Imagine that
broken
shit
once
color.
Vegito
That would be
says,
sick.
You know I only came here to fight Belmod. It didn't even occur to me that you turn up. But
I mean, you should have saw that coming.
I guess I could take a little detour to have some fun with you, big man. And in response, knowing the battle is finally about to begin, Jiren grabs hold of the tuft of his robe. And like throwing a paper bag, tosses it right behind him, revealing his perfectly fit and tamed Pride Trooper outfit.
Nice.
But as the robe falls, unbelievably,
wow.
it causes a mass explosion as if a small bomb had been let off. This
That's
was on
just
an
like
entirely
Piccolo's
different
weight.
level to anything we'd
Damn.
seen from the likes of even Piccolo or Pycon.
Yeah.
It's so surprising, even Vegito is
Damn.
left with a comedic look of confusion as he can
That's kinda
only
funny.
inquire further. You were wearing that this whole time?
Yep.
Listen, Jiren, I understand making an impact to intimidate me and impress Arj's subscribers, but don't you think you went a little over?
Fourth wall! Fourth wall break, guys! He just made a fourth wall. Sorry, it was kind of funny.
Board?
Sorry.
It's not like it would make any diff.
I think it's about to make any difference, Vegito. You're about to see. You're about to see a lot of difference, my friend.
Wait, what? And instantly, in a span of nanoseconds,
Yep.
so fast not even Vegito could detect him, Jiren appears behind a completely caught off guard Vegito. As the Saiyan tries his best to turn around in time, thinking, his speed, it's off the charts.
Yep.
Jiren was never like this. Is this really hit?
Yeah, it is. Just a lot
Yet
better
again,
than you remember.
Just like last chapter,
Oof.
Vegito is instantly punched straight in the face by the alarmingly speedy and powerful Jiren.
Yep, indeed.
Sending Vegito flying in agony until once again he crash lands for a violent collision on one of the many surrounding crumbling buildings. This guy,
Yeah.
just like Frieza.
Eh.
He's coming back 10 times stronger than the last time.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but he's so much stronger than any of the gods I've faced so far. The worst thing is, I don't think he's even begun to try yet. It seems you take more after Son Goku.
Yeah.
Constantly letting your guard down, as if I'm to be your trusted comrade. God killer. It's hard to even believe you could even have the power to defeat a destroyer, let alone an angel.
I mean, he did.
But in response, Vegito instantly powers up to his Super Saiyan 2 form, roaring with a golden aura that once again is covered in a mysterious black lightning that is unique
Yeah, I'm still
to Ultra
confused.
Vegito. Immediately then rushing in at Jiren with gritted teeth, yelling as he does so, "Power? I'll show you the same power that took down Kitella and Cognac then, Jiren! Prepare yourself!" But with a less than impressed face, Jiren just stares
I
down
don't
at the
think he's
rushing
impressed by
Insane
this.
as if not in the slightest bit concerned, responding instead, and
Wow.
just like Son Goku, you insist on wasting time, testing me with these pointless, weaker forms. Shut up! I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta! I am Vegito! But as Vegito's punch lands on Jiren's chest, in a callback to Goku's initial first fight with the Pride Trooper, the attack lands flat with a thud.
Damn.
As Jiren
This is just like the
doesn't even
tournament
react an inch.
over again.
But undeterred, a cunning smile comes across Vegito's face as he looks into Jiren's soul and mutters, "Not bad. Not bad
Yeah.
at all, Jiren.
Agreed.
But if the difference in power is this great, I'll just find a way to make things fairer." Instantly then opening the fist of his left hand, revealing his
I don't think that will
energy
work.
absorption
I think
device
he's
that
won't
he
let his
used
guard
to
down like you
devastating
think.
effect on the god of destruction Kitana previously. It seems to save energy, Vegeta will opt to just weaken an unsuspecting Jiren instead. And as he moves in for the kill, inside he can't help but laugh. No matter how much you train, no one can escape the upgrades Dr. Gero made for me. This is for you, old man. Throwing out his palm at full speed right onto Jiren's face. But as it reaches within mere inches... In an unexpected turn of events unique to Jiren, His eyes immediately begin to glow red as if fueled by rage and anger itself, and a strange mystery energy emanates from his body like a barrier. What?
Ooh.
Striking Vegito all over, the Saiyan is pushed back in shock, not able to move any closer to his target. Damn it! I forgot he had that weird technique. What even is that? Leaving Vegito in a state of confusion and anger as Jiren's ki alone pushes the Saiyan uncontrollably.
I think that is actually key attacks.
Until finally, the Super Saiyan 2 Vegito regains himself, now miles away in the sky, looking down bitterly at Jiren, thinking, well, I guess absorbing his energies out the window.
Yeah.
Serves me right for putting Jiren on the same level as that rat Kitella.
Yeah.
Still, it's an embarrassment for him to even force me to power up.
Is it?
I refuse to have to actually try my hardest against this guy. If I do, I'll have no chance at all against the Grand Priest and Zeno. For my own sanity, I'm going to finish this with Blue.
You sure?
Just as Vegito told himself, for the first time in the entire story, Vegito enters his Super Saiyan Blue state, now determined to beat the mortal Jiren without using the same divine techniques he needed for most of the gods and angels he fought previously.
Yeah.
And as Vegito finishes his transformation and remains high up in the sky from Jiren, the surrounding clouds themselves begin to rumble with thunder and lightning from the impressive heat that resonates from Vegito. Now looking down with a smirk, Vegito Blue would call down to his foe, Jiren, you really are something else.
Yeah.
With how far I've come, I would have never anticipated needing to use a god form for even Belmont, let alone a mortal from his universe. Yet here I am. But I'm afraid this is the end of the line for you. I know the last time you fought Son Goku, you managed to push him to use Ultra Instincts, but that won't be the case here. This battle ends here and now. Get ready. This will be over in a flash.
Bruh.
And just like that, Vegito then parts his arms, one on either side of him outstretched, as his body switches to a familiar position known
Final
to
flash?
Vegeta fans, looking down at Jiren and screaming, "Alright, Jiren, you say you're tired of me wasting your time with my lower forms, huh? We'll just sit tight and hold still then. Show me how useless these forms are before you." As after saying this, Vegito then begins yelling to the heavens,
Again with the black lightning.
powering up, as now on top of Blue, his signature black lightning surrounds him once more, taking his power level and energy that he generates to a level far higher than any typical Blue. And instantly, grunting hard as he tries to keep control of the immense power he builds within his body, he brings his hands together, one android and one mortal, as he lets out briefly, "That's it, boy. Be a tough guy and underestimate me. You'll regret it soon enough." As Jiren, much like how Cell originally did back in Z, does in fact just stand still, watching on in silence,
Yeah.
not even attempting to counter it. He could just be, as Vegito says, underestimating him, or he could just be overestimating himself. But soon, as we take a closer look at Jiren,
Expected.
his brows move down as even he begins to detect that this attack may not be harmless as expected.
Yep.
As he thinks, this energy. Since when did Son Goku have an attack like this? Wait, this is Vegeta's move. I remember now.
Yeah.
Alright, it's ready. By the time you realize what this is, it'll be too late. Get hit by this and just stay down. Final flash!
Yep.
Ultimately screams at the top of his lungs the words that we've been waiting for, enacting Prince Vegeta's most powerful attack. And in an unbelievable display, the massive beam of energy bursts forth like a demon that had been trapped for millennia.
Damn.
Pouring out as now large swarms of black thunder circle it, amplifying its ungodly power. And as the name suggests, in a flash, in literal nanoseconds, it is right in front of Jiren's face, as he still stands tall, with seemingly absolutely no way to escape its wrath. Now looking like a helpless victim in the way of a speeding bullet train. But only when the beam reaches within touching distance and the flash is so bright that Jiren himself is engulfed in the light, does the Pride Trooper finally make his move. As expected of Vegeta. For the sake of him, I will honor his attack with true power. No more games. And with that, Jiren then momentarily closes his eyes and takes a deep breath in.
Ultra
Before
Instinct,
instantly opening them, revealing his shiny Ultra Instinct eyes and his MUI aura surrounding his body also. At with unfathomable speed, he then cocks back his right arm and grips his fist tightly before...
Damn.
With this pitiful excuse for an attack. Immediately, and with a near emotionless look, Ultra Instinct Jiren punches right through Vegito's all-powerful final flash.
Damn.
Just how easily as Jiren blasts through it like cutting through butter, sending the beam separating into multiple mini blasts that destroy the ground beneath. As Vegito is left looking nothing short of shocked, like he'd seen a ghost, unable to even comprehend the sight of a MUI Jiren, just muttering, "What? Got to be kidding me! Jiren mastered Ultra Instinct too?
Yeah.
He was a monster without it, but now..." But before Vegito could finish his thoughts and calculations on just what kind of power an MUI Jiren would now possess, the newfound speed of the Angelic Warrior results in Jiren instantly appearing above the shocked Vegito.
Yeah.
But in a classic Uno reverse, Vegito some way somehow dodges in the nick of time, yelling back, "Not this time, Jiren!" Before then revealing
Ultra
with a
Instinct,
smirk
let's
his
go.
own Ultra Instinct form, tapping into it immediately in response to Jiren, continuing, "Now this is something, and here I thought I was the only mortal who could master this, but
Well,
you just can't
it's
sit
usually
still,
not.
can you, Jiren?
Sorry if I sound tired.
It looks like you're still a few levels behind me in terms of using it to its full potential." What? Full potential? What are you even saying, Son Goku? Leaving Jiren now the confused one as he tries to figure out what Vegito could even possibly mean. But almost expecting the reaction, Vegito moves in for the kill instinctively.
Damn.
And with Ultra Instinct countering Ultra Instinct, it lands flush for once on Jiren's cheek this time. Sending Jiren moving slightly, but not too far, while Vegito, interestingly, does not continue to attack, almost in a sign of respect. With a smile on his face finally, and wiping the blood from his mouth this time, Jiren looks to Vegito and says, "It's been a long time since I felt pain like that. Not since I fought with Son Goku. I guess I can finally confirm that it is you in there, my friend. Just like you two to show me mercy in the midst of battle. I don't know how many times I have to tell you I'm not Son Goku. But whatever floats your boat, as long as it gets you in the mood to fight at your best, then I'm game. You'll make an excellent warm-up for when I find Belmont. Because that is why I'm here. I'm here to kill this universe's god of destruction. And you will not be stopping me, Jiren. Understand? Instantly changing Vegito's tone and shifting the atmosphere as he stares down now coldly at Jiren, who ultimately reciprocates back a serious look, only responding, "Kill this universe's god of destruction? I wonder if you'll have the heart to do so." As rapidly, the two Ultra Instinct warriors then rush in at each other without a moment more to spare. Jiren's first punch, though, misses by some margin as Vegito provokes him. Not so fast now that I can see where you're coming from, are you? But inside, Vegito realizes that was pretty close. For someone who's not gone through half the things I have, his speed is ridiculous. Regardless of Vegito's internal thoughts, Jiren carries on his assault, unleashing barrage after barrage of attacks that Vegito, noticeably with struggle on his face, just barely blocks and parries as he's sent flying back on the back foot. Alright, that's enough! Instantly then teleporting to escape Jiren's onslaught and appearing right now behind him, as his arm already swings back, ready for...
Oof.
knocking Jiren unusually straight on the back of his head, perhaps in an attempt to knock him out quickly, yelling, "Go to sleep already, Baldy!"
I don't think that'll
But
happen.
an angered Jiren, who is unused to being touched, let alone hit, begins to grimace as his rage builds and a visible vein pops along his cranium. Enough! Quickly then replicating Vegito's own move, teleporting from in front to behind Vegito at the exact
Sorry,
same
guys.
speed. Let go! Before immediately grabbing Vegito straight by the throat as the same
Also, I
warrior
do not want to say
attempts
much things. I
struggle
just want to
through
listen
this.
to the video.
As you wish, Son Goku.
I mean, he did say that.
Jiren then
He just
throws
wanted to
slamming
let go,
Vegito
so...
right onto the ground like he were a mere child, causing dust
Damn.
and debris to explode from the floor on impact. But in the aftermath, though injured and in pain, Vegito remains conscious and aware that no more attacks have landed, as he thinks, "What's with the break, Jiren?" We then see Jiren inexplicably jump back to give Vegito space. What the? And with his back turned to Vegito now, Jiren then explains, "Now, we are finally square for what happened at the Tournament of Power. You showed me mercy, whether by choice or not, and here I have shown the same to you, Son Goku." Revealing to us fans of Dragon Ball Super that he is in fact referring to when MUI Goku had Jiren beat, but eventually then succumbed to his inability to control the angelic power. You sure are a strange one. I don't need any mercy from the likes of you. Like I said, you're still levels below me in this Ultra Instinct game. Just wait till I show you this one trick. as Vegito smirks
I think
and
I know
gets
what
back
this
on
trick
his
may
feet,
be.
cryptically referring to a certain UI technique. But first, let's start with something old-fashioned. Something that'll remind you of that Son Goku you so fondly remember. Before Ultra Vegito then places his arms and hands into an iconic familiar position and begins
Counter
yelling,
it, huh?
And with a frightening roar, unleashes one of the only Kamehamehas since the one that initially first killed Beerus, as his entire body this time seems to become one with the beam. And with ridiculous speed, coated once again in lightning as it approaches Jiren, yet again, the face of the Pride Trooper is stale and unmoving, not flustered in the slightest, while in his mastered Ultra Instinct form, just grunting. This one is even weaker than Vegeta's attack. What are you planning, warrior? And just like that,
Damn.
embarrassingly, with just one arm, he knocks away Ultra Vegito's full Kamehameha as if it was just an ordinary ki blast, as it flies into the
Jeez.
background and explodes with a vicious impact. But
A distraction, I
meanwhile,
guess.
Vegito indeed did seem to plan something, as he suddenly vanishes and reappears with a spinning yellow disc in hand, yelling, "Nice arm! Now try knocking away this! I dare you!" What? Why? Which confuses Jiren as he wonders
Destructo
what the deal is
disc.
with his request. But Jiren, not being a fool, realizes, wait, I remember that from the tournament. The bald-headed warrior used a move like that. Destructo disc! Just as Vegito emphatically throws Krillin's signature move towards Jiren, the Pride Trooper this time escapes just in time, not taking the
Yeah.
chance of knocking the deadly rotating blade away. But just as fast, Jiren appears back in the same spot, surprising Vegito, but not for the reasons we'd expect, as Vegito comments, "Huh? What's with that smile? Why is he..." As we soon see, draped across Jiren's face is an out-of-character smirk, as if he now is planning something out of the ordinary, commenting, "I think that was enough of a warm-up. I'm keen to see what these further levels of Ultra Instinct are, so allow me to step it up one more level myself." As suddenly and without warning, Jiren begins powering up even in his Ultra Instinct state, as he soon becomes surrounded in a white lightning, and MUI aura itself begins to pour out of his body and expand. And as how some may have expected, in the aftermath,
Of course.
Jiren shockingly appears in the middle of his very own giant version of himself, created solely by his MUI aura, showing the exact same abilities and capabilities that Ultra Vegito had showed before him.
And Manga Goku too.
No way! Jiren, you can do this too!
Yep.
Leaving the now dwarfed Vegito for once to feel the same feeling of shock and awe all his victims had felt from seeing the same form. And just like his victims, Vegito too, while looking up, suddenly finds himself covered in an ominous darkness as he just mutters, "Oh no! Well, this could be a problem." As when we zoom out,
A little
we
bit.
see the gigantic Jiren raise his left foot, ready to stomp out Ultra Vegito into a bloody mess, just as Vegito had done to Tomoe before him. Jiren, stop!
Just kidding.
But just as Jiren's giant foot comes within touching distance
I
of
love
Ultra
this music.
Vegito, an equally large arm comes from out of nowhere to stop things in their tracks. Son Goku, so you too have reached this level.
A long time ago, my
Leaving
friend.
Jiren
A
bewildered
long
as
time
he
ago.
sees firsthand from above exactly what Vegito has done. As Vegito with a grin finally lets out, you didn't really think you did something there, did you? Whatever you can do, Jiren, I can do better.
Maybe.
As soon, we are treated to a full-page image of Vegito
Yeah.
and Jiren now up in the sky, facing one another as their giant apparition forms replicate them as if harboring a vendetta all of their own. Well, Jiren, you never fail to surprise me. It took training directly with a second angel and the threat of my planet's extinction to even gain this ability.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing you got this just by training yourself, huh? To which Jiren responds, you'd be surprised how far one can go after mentally battling Son Goku over 100,000 times.
Damn.
Reliving the Tournament of Power non-stop. It was only a matter of time before I too gained this mysterious power.
True.
I'm glad it's finally being put to use. Even if, under the worst of circumstances, God Killer. As immediately the warriors yell at the top of their voices as their larger selves clash in deadlock, neither being able to budge even an inch as the entire planet trembles under their force. In this form, there appears to not even be a single difference between them in power. At least, that's what Vegito wants us to believe. But regardless, throughout the struggle, both warriors seem to be enjoying themselves, as Vegito, now looking the happiest he has in years, folds his arms and says, Man, this takes me back. This feels just like the first time. I haven't enjoyed a battle like this in so long. To which Jiren, with an equal smile, replies, Yes, this feels exactly like fighting you in my mind. There's no doubt about it. You are Son Goku. But Vegito, hearing this, just finds the constant referral to another Saiyan as funny, responding, Are you ever going to call me by my real name? My name is Vegito. But I'll take what you're saying as a compliment, I guess. But you know, as fun as this is, we can't keep this going any longer. I'm here on a mission. Now tell me, friend, where is this universe's god of destruction? Where is Belmod? But a strange look then comes across Jiren's face, almost as if he's struggling to contain his laughter as he replies, The god of destruction of this universe, you say? Suddenly then clicking his fingers and continuing, The god of destruction of Universe 11 is me, God Killer Vegito. And just like that, at a flick of his fingers, Jiren appears, draped in the garbs of the destroyers. It seems after Margarita's request last chapter, Jiren
so.
did indeed accept the offer of becoming the next god of destruction, all for the sake of battling Ultra Vegito at his very best.
Seems so.
What? Jiren? No, you didn't!
He did.
Leaving Ultra Vegito now with his mouth and eyes wide open and with an inner turmoil and decision to make on what he should do to his once respected friend, now turned into the very thing he seeks to destroy. But that was it for today's video, guys. And if you made it this far, leave me a hashtag GodJiren in the
Yeah, God in the comments down below, guys. Well, this is the end of this video too, I guess. Well, see you guys in the next one. Also, check out Artist channel so you never miss this amazing content from this creator. Well, guys, this is the end of this video. See you guys next time. Sayonara, my dear fans. Also, make sure that you're subscribed because YouTube sometimes makes you glitch and unsubscribe to some channels. So make sure that you're subscribed also to mine and Artist channel. See you guys next time. Sayonara.